Good morning. Hello, Kathy. Just waking everybody up so we can get in here to the cuppa. Okay. My job is done. I set out the alarm. And thank you, everybody who comes in. Please share this. Share. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll up to our song by Leo. Have that ready for us for the end of the program. I don't know why it's so far up, but it is. Okay, got it. So Kathy's here, Hope's here. Good morning, good morning. It's Thankful Thursday. Let me do the gratitude. Give me one thing you're grateful for, because when you can find one thing, you absolutely start to find so much more. Good morning, Deirdre, and thank you for sharing. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Hello, everyone. All right, so let's go into our hearts and do some heart brain coherence. Touching your heart center, which is in the high heart. Breathe in deeply into your lungs. And exhale that out slowly. I'm going to do it 2 more times. So breathe in a deep breath into your lungs. Slow down everything. And start to focus on gratitude. What are you grateful for? What makes your heart smile? What brought you here? Relax that breath out. And then the next breath, really show that gratitude. Focus on somebody, something, some animal, whatever it might be, that just brings so much joy into your heart. And let that expand up to your mind and then up to the divine. So we share that love first inside of us, and then it goes out into the universe, out to everyone that's in the world as we change the vibration and frequency through doing this. So gratitude, I am grateful that I woke up. I am grateful for every breath I take. I'm grateful for being here with all of you. I love you so much and so happy to be here on a Thankful Thursday with everyone. And we had our Julie Kiss come in, Annie 7, Sally, and Tony De La Rosa. Thank you for being here. Deirdre's grateful that she's done her food shopping already. Well, I have yet to do mine. As most of you know, I'm here in New Orleans, Louisiana, and I'll be going into Sherry's house today to stay there for 6 weeks. So I'll be going out probably this afternoon or maybe tomorrow to do my food shopping. Annie's thankful for this morning and being able to have a job. I am so happy for you, Annie. I'm so proud of you. And it's going to smooth out, is what I'm hearing. You're in the learning process now and getting used to the routine, but it's going to be an amazing adventure for you. And Sally says, today I'm grateful for my body slowly being returned to me a little every day. Well, Sally, I'm so happy about that. And just accept, align, allow. As Marietta teaches us, know that everything is working perfectly. And when we can't see the perfection yet, that's when we depend on faith and trust, knowing that it is working in divine timing and in divine plan. And that's what I hold on to. It's like, okay, I'm not seeing exactly what I want to see just yet, but I will. I will. I went through that spell, was it 2 months ago, where I was so sick. And every day I would expect to be stronger. And when I wasn't, I had to really pull on that trust that, yep, this is only temporary. Suffering is only temporary. Pain is only temporary. And I've been reading a lot about that thought process. And I've been talking with Sherry Myers, who is working on a course of how the brain works. And we don't think about that, do we? Our organs in our body, they work. And we don't have to think about it. We don't have to program them like we do computers. We don't have to tell them to work or what to do. They just do their job. It's like magic. And sometimes we think that with the brain, it's like magic. But the brain does have different regions and different parts that when they're activated, they help us in a way that we need help. And we can learn about that and focus on that. Diane Scott, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you on the Morning Cuppa. And Hope is grateful to still be here in this body. I'm so happy that you are. I just love you, our Hope Wellington Marshall. And I saw your pictures yesterday that you posted from the birthday celebration, and you look amazing. Diane says, I'm grateful for my signs and divine timing. Even though I have plumbing issues at the moment, I must trust. Trust. Just hold it in your heart, what you want to see, how you want it to be. Michelle Anders and I are teaching a course on manifesting. It's called Think and Grow Rich. It happens in September. Next month, we are now officially in August, so welcome to August. And we're going to talk about how that works, how to manifest fast. And you can sign up at angelspeakers.com. Just go to classes. Think and Grow Rich is the course we are teaching in September. So, let's see. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for us. But do I have time to read? Yeah, I think I have time to read. It's not that long. The message from the angels from last night is called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And good morning, Catherine Kovacs. So I have discovered this monk that I just adore him. One of the reasons that I'm so drawn to him is his smile. This man, he does shorts. So he'll come on and he'll just speak just a tiny bit of inspiration and inspired thought. And his smile just reaches through the screen and affects the energy. It really does. And his name is the Venerable Patahara Mahendrasiri Thero. And I'll share a link because I just want to share him with the world. He's so amazing. But his quote is, just a simple reminder, you will always have problems in life, but do not forget to enjoy the life while solving them. Isn't that beautiful? Because we do. We tend to think, oh, this problem, this is my life, this is consuming me. But we can enjoy life while we heal. We can enjoy life while we're going through a storm. All right, so let me read the message. Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns, and many experiences that shape us into the individuals that we are today. While we all strive to live a life filled with happiness, success, and joy, it's important to remember that life is not always a bed of roses. If the unpredictable nature of life, it is the unpredictable nature of life that makes it so beautiful and exciting. There are moments in life that take our breath away and fill our hearts with immense joy and gratitude. These are the moments that make all the struggles and challenges worth it. It's essential to acknowledge that life can often throw unexpected curveballs our way, leaving us feeling shaken and unsure of what the future holds. From unexpected setbacks to unforeseen tragedies, the ugly moments in life can be difficult to navigate. However, it's important to remember that even in the darkest of times, there's always a glimmer of hope shining through. It is during these challenging moments that we discover our true strength, resilience, and our ability to overcome even the toughest of obstacles. Dear angels, our world is made up of experiences. We react and respond to situations based on the experiences we have had, the concepts we have been taught, and our internal guidance system, which is made up of our connection with our spirit self. I believe we need all of our experiences and that there are no accidents or coincidences. To be more emotionally intelligent, we have to acknowledge the good, the bad, and the ugly of life. Dear ones, it is the diversity of experiences that make life so precious and worth living to the fullest. Embrace all that life has to offer, what you consider the good, the bad, and the ugly, and remember to find joy and gratitude in every moment, no matter how challenging it may be. Remember that what you may deem to be ugly or undesirable has the potential to be your greatest teacher. Stay the course and hold on to hope. Remember that suffering and pain are not permanent. Only love endures forever. Let your love shine through in every moment. Dear angels, today I promise to live every moment of this crazy life with all of its ups and downs. And isn't that the truth? That we're not going to have smooth sailing all the time. We're just not. And for us to deny that there's dark, that there's contrast, that there are people in the world that are going to do bad things, that there's a push against the good in the world, the light that we shine out. We can't deny it because it's right there where we can see it every day. All we have to do is just close our eyes and feel the energy. But when we open our eyes and we see someone hurting, or we see that someone has just gone off the rails and done something monstrous, we then have to acknowledge, well, yeah, there is that. There's that part of living here on earth. So to deny it is just to bury our head in the sand and not experience all that life has for us here. So let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. And oh, thank you, Sally. She says, I love this message. Yeah, I sit with the angels every night, and sometimes, the message it's like hard to swallow, but this one was encouraging. It was inviting. It was like a wake-up call. It's like, stop judging. Don't judge those things as bad or ugly. Don't put your energy into going down that rabbit hole. Instead, look for the glimmer of hope because it is there, and our experiences make us stronger. So the card from Kuan Yin is the divine plan is always happening. Even if it all appears to be going backwards at an alarming rate, do not give in to doubt. Do not dispense with trust. The ocean appears to pull back in order to build another wave that will soon reach the shore. So it is with the unfolding of life and the mysterious workings of grace. Trust unconditionally. Celebrate. It's so amazing that everything is so synchronous. When the angels give a message and Kuan Yin chimes in with her thought, they just work together. And then we pull messages from the angels from our tiny book, Angels in My Pocket, and that falls into place. So it's just beautiful to watch the guidance that we have and to really build our trust because we can see that divine hand working for us and with us. And Julie Kiss, grateful for all my P family. Um, we're so grateful for you, Julie, and I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard an update from you in a bit. I know you've been doing physical therapy and getting your mindset to I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. So I'm hoping that you're getting stronger and stronger every day. And that with that passage of our linear time, that you are going to be absolutely 100% again. Oh, you're off to the doctor, Julie. Okay. Well, we're going with you. So we'll be right there by your side and just absolutely seeing you in perfect health. All right. So, Catherine Kovacs, I'm grateful for lessons. That's it. Some of those lessons are tough, you guys. Some of these things that we go through, and especially at this point in time, the energy's off the wall. It's coming in bucketfuls from all sources, and then we have people. we have our sandpaper people that can rub us the wrong way. So there's lots of lessons right now happening, and to be grateful for those lessons that we're learning, for the experiences we're having, that's the best we can do. Just really tune in to gratitude. And I'm so grateful that we're in August. August is my birthday month, and y'all know I don't celebrate just on my birthday. I celebrate the whole month. So I'm celebrating that August is here. And, it feels like a good energy. It really does. It feels good. And I'm just going to put it out there. 808 has been showing up so much. And it seems like that's going to be the time to start the morning cuppa because that's when it's happened time after time. And I think that's a divine thing. So I think the 8th is going to be a powerful day. I think there's going to be something there. Okay, so 8-8 is Lionsgate. Yeah, hello, Spirit. Thank you for the nudge. So I think there's going to be a powerful happening in our world on Lionsgate this year. And I want to do something. I want to put together some type of celebration of that portal opening on August 8th on Lionsgate. So let's plan it. Let's do a countdown to it. It's a week away. We've got time to prepare to come together. And let's just do that because I really feel like that's important. I think there's going to be something that we're not quite aware of yet, but it's going to open with that portal. So yes, Lionsgate is 8/8/24. All right, so let's do a couple of messages and then we'll do our prayers. What do you think? Anybody want to share with me a page that you would like that you think might be something that the angels want us to be aware of? So just throw out a number. We'll go to that. And in the meantime, you can be typing in your prayer request. So maybe we should do page 88, page 50 for Catherine. Let's see what 88 has to say. We're focused in on 8/8 right now. The human body is just a vessel. The soul is not diminishing along with the vessel, but it's growing stronger as the body gets weaker. That was what I was reading about last night of the Buddha's teaching, that the body is not our true self. The mind is not our true self. Our spirit that we have inside of us, our connection with the divine, that's our true self. So this body is just a vessel. It's just a temporary clothing that we have put on our spirit being so we can maneuver on this thing called earth. So I love that message. I think I'll read a message from page 88 every day. Page 8 and page 88. Those are going to be our messages to take us up to the Lion's Gate. And page 50 for our Catherine Kovacs. Love is the emotion to strive for. You may not find it right away. You may have to dig through all the others first, and that's okay. Know that underneath all the feelings is the very core of you, which is pure, unconditional love. Just what the words that just came out of my mouth. Our spirit self is true, unconditional love. So when we dig through all of these emotions, all these concepts and these beliefs that we are a human body, I mean, yeah, we're walking around in it, but that's not what we are at our very core. We are unconditional love. And it's easy for us to accept that from those who are being kind, those who are sharing the light. It's not so easy to realize that all of us, all of the beings that are on the planet, that have ever been on the planet, ever will be on the planet, are pure unconditional love at the very core. So when you experience the sandpaper people, or those that you see are not shining out their light, but are spewing out something other than love, remember this teaching that comes from the divine. We were all created equally. We were all created with that spark inside of us, and is still inside of us, that is pure love and light. All right, thank you for that message from our Catherine. And then we have page 33 for Diane Scott. And page 33 says, some of you are given many opportunities to shine your light brightly, yet you choose to keep your light dimmed. You will not be forced to take any action. It's totally your choice if you step up or not. You are not judged for your choices, yet you may continue to have an inner nudge that you are constantly aware of. You know, I've found that to be the case time and time again in my own life, and I've seen it with others as I've coached and counseled and just chatted with friends. When you're not shining, when you're not stepping up, and stepping up looks different for different people, but when you're not doing what you know to do to show up in the world, you're going to get those nudges. You're going to get that thought that might just pass through of, oh, I think I'm supposed to do this. I'm feeling led to go do something. And that nudge is not going to go away because you're here on purpose. Every one of us has a purpose for being on this planet. And if we're not stepping into that purpose, then we're going to keep getting the nudge that says, this is what you chose. This is what you said. that you were going to show up for. And we're all here for such a time as this. We are all here to learn our lesson, but also to be a blessing. So when we are stepping into our purpose, we are being a blessing because then that energy is shining out there brighter and brighter. All right, page 8 for our Sally De La Rosa, and then we'll go into the prayers. I see some of you have already started putting your prayers in, and thank you for doing so. We invite you to respect your spiritual journey and treat it just as important as any other classroom you attend. It is a lifelong learning experience, so have patience with yourself. You will never arrive because the universe is constantly evolving. So choose to evolve with it, and you will find yourself in alignment with your higher purpose. Do you see what I was saying earlier? All of these messages, they fall into place with everything that's coming from our spiritual guidance, from the angels, from our masters like Kuan Yin. Um, Everything is pointing in the direction that we need to be led to. The signs that are showing us go here, turn right, stay the course, go straight. Whatever it is that we need to hear, it's right there. And it's when we open up to it, we can see it more clearly. And Diane says, "Oh, yes, I've been told this many times. Thank you. And I've had many nudges." Yeah. And Catherine needed to hear her message. And thank you. Thank you, Catherine, for being here. Prachetta. Oh, good morning, Prachetta and Prachir and Goofy. Thank you for coming in this morning. All right, so let's see what our prayers are, and we'll go into our meditation and prayer time. And I think I saw Miss Marietta. So glad you're here, Marietta and Ed and Mr. Wiggles. Prayers, please, for my good friend Joni, who is living at home with her 2 elderly parents who are on hospice care. Her mom has dementia and is bedridden. Her father has Lewy body dementia. Joni has been caretaking nonstop for over 2 years. Yesterday, she ended up in the hospital. Thanks so much for your love and light and prayers for this family. We certainly are lifting them up, Marietta, and lifting up especially Joni, who just so grateful that she's there for her parents. You know, many parents, many elderly who are going through the stage of Alzheimer's or dementia or whatever is afflicting them in that elderly time. They don't have the help like what your friend Joni is doing with her parents. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that my sister, who we just celebrated her going into her spirit body um, a month ago today. And I'm grateful that her children were around her and nearby and able to be there to help her through that end time. So definitely lift up your friend Joni. And Deirdre, thank you for our daily prayer for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. Thank you for that prayer. And Catherine, we do continue to pray for you and for your mom, seeing both of you thriving and seeing your mom in perfect health. And Sally, thank you. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and all those trying to move away from negative relations. Thank you for that beautiful prayer. Deirdre, prayers for our country and our democracy. Absolutely. And in a big way, because that's really needed right now. Prachetta, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri ma'am and my lovely angelic river family. Special prayers for my biological family and my darling Goofy. Lots and lots of love. And lots of it right back to you, Prachetta and Prachir, and sweet little Goofy, who I hope is behaving himself. Good morning, Isabel. Thank you for being with us. All right, if there are any others, anything that you want to give updates on or share with us, something to add to our prayer list, go ahead and do that. And let's prepare to go into our prayer time. Okay. Breathing into your heart center. That's where we connect in with our higher self, our spirit being, and just allow the energy. And when you breathe it out, just sigh it out. Let go of anything you're holding on to that's unlike love. Because as we bring these prayers to Spirit, we want to bring it from that part of us that is unconditional love, that part that's not holding any judgment, any concept that there's anything other than love. Let's do it again. Breathe into your heart center. Stir up that love in there like you're stirring a pot. Just allow it to flow gently, opening up, letting it flow through all of your energy being, and then release out anything that's not love. Just sigh it out. You can do a hard breath out, or you can just be gentle. And now let's let our energy flow upward. So as you breathe the next breath in, just see it traveling. See that energy going to your throat, to your third eye, to your crown. And as we are now learning, we have a Zill point chakra right at the base of the spine where the head and the neck connect. That's the area of the Zill point. And that's where we really raise our energy upward to the divine. So let's do that all together. See that breath you took in, going higher and higher and higher yet, up to that higher plane. And just feel the connection. As soon as you reach that point of being there with the divine, you know it. If you know, you know. You feel it with every bit of your being. And as we reach that point, just ask, what would you have me do? What would you have me do to show up in this world? And just listen. You may feel a nudge. You may hear words. You may just know. You may open up that clair where you just get that message instantly. No forcing it, it just comes. And stay in that energy. Feel the great central sun on your face. Feel it just warming you from head to toe, throughout your body, inside. You feel the warmth. You feel the love coming from the divine. I feel Divine Mother right here holding all of us, just touching us on the shoulder with that beautiful look on her face. Are you okay? This is what I'm hearing from her. Just share from your heart with the divine, whatever's on your heart. If you have pain of any form, physical pain, emotional, mental, or spiritual pain, just share that. Share it with the divine and leave that burden there. Once you lay it down, you don't have to pick it back up. Just bring it right now to the divine. You're safe to do so. You're here with people who love you. We're all doing this together. We're in the oneness, the great collective of all that is. So lay down that burden, whether it's yours or a loved one or the world, whatever it might be. Just leave it right now, here in this space that we have traveled to, this space that we've gone to in our minds and in our hearts. And just release that burden from you. And together, we lift up our prayers, all those that we pray for on a daily basis, those who have been added in today. And thank you for bringing those to light so we can focus on them every day. And then let's give gratitude. How many times do we pray and then just say amen? Let's pray with gratitude. Let's give praise that we can unburden, that we can let go of things that are not for our best and highest good, things that aren't helping us in this journey. Just let it go. Let the energy flow of gratitude from your heart to the divine. Just say thank you. Thank you that I can leave this here and I don't have to bring it back into my energy field. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you for this beautiful spiritual family that gathers together every day to do this. And now when you're done leaving your burden there, just bring your energy back. Let it flow back into you through your crown chakra, going down through the third eye and the throat chakra, and back into your heart. And just anchor that love, all that beautiful warmth into your heart. And here is one of the best parts of gathering together every day. We share love. We share love and gratitude with each other. And I felt that prayer time was one of the best we've had together. I really felt all of us lifting up to that point where we could really see and feel and experience that wonderful being, the one I call God. It's whatever you choose to call the greatest being that is. And it just felt so good to connect in together, right? So I'm going back to see if you had a good experience. If you did, type it in. If you felt like you left whatever is burdening you, whatever is heavy on your heart, and you left it there, just celebrate that and say thank you. Thank you. And Annie found a black feather on your porch from the birds. Awesome. And Diane, thank you for prayers for all who are suffering in the world. Marietta, lived life with trust and gratitude because love is forever evolving. Indeed it is. We're having a spiritual evolution, and I love that. And Sally says, this chakra is already vibrating extremely high. It is so intense. It really is. You know, last night, my intentions group met, and we focused on the spiritual evolution and going higher and higher. And I want to do that every day. I have a dear friend in spirit that still guides me. It was Dr. Sharon Stroud. Some of you may have heard of her or knew her as she was in her life, her human body. And she would always say, where are we going? Higher yet. and raising that vibration, raising that frequency. So let's honor her today. Where are we going? Type it in. You know the words. Where are we going? And where did we just go in that prayer time? We went higher yet. And I know she's very proud of that we are celebrating her at this time. And Marietta, remember to smile because spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. Indeed, it does. Sally felt someone step in and hold her arm up for her and steadied it. Absolutely. I felt so much energy flowing with all that were here today. And Sally, thank you. We love you all so very much. Your lights in the darkest sky keep shining like a diamond. Absolutely. Catherine Kovacs is in tears, tears of joy, tears of just letting that beautiful experience happen. And Sally said that was a wonderful experience. All right, so higher yet. There you go, Sally De La Rosa. That's where we are going. That's where we're going to keep going as Leo sings to us here at the end of our show. So let me grab that song. Here's our Leo. Oh, Leo, we're so grateful for you, grateful for this music, and thank you for being here with us today. Morning, Tammy Hill. And Diane, thank you for the smiling love, prayers, and higher yes. Absolutely. That's where we're all going. Up, up, up. Right? As our Marietta says, up to a higher plane. And let's lift up those who are not with us today. We didn't have our pair of jeans. That's unusual. We usually at least have one of them. So praying for our blue jean and our auntie jean, whatever may be going on with them today. Cup full of joy. And I hope you filled your cup up. Maybe it came in a little empty today, but hopefully your vessel is full of love. Thank you, Deirdre. And love you so much. Thank you, Catherine. We love you. And I saw Sally give you a big hug and put her arms around you. Thank you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Joy. There's what? Accept, align, allow. The triple A that Marietta says we can take with us everywhere we go. And Marietta's out on the water doing that triple A. Thank you, I love you, namaste. All right, I know Deirdre's going to help Leo. Anybody else want to help Leo at the end of the song? There you go, Deirdre. thank you, Leo. And thank you, everybody that tuned in today. Angelspeakers.com. That is the place to be. And you can go find the blog on there, the messages that the angels give every night. Those are on the blog page. The classes are on the classes page. And the retreat, where we're getting together in October in Pennsylvania, is on a tab called Awakening Spirit, because that's what we're going to do when we get there. We're all going to love each other into the very best we can be and awakening with each other to that higher plane. Going where? We're going higher yet at that retreat. So, okay, I love you so much. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. Find gratitude in each moment and just love. That's what you are, and that's what we give out to the world. I'll see you tomorrow on the